Hello, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Today we're going to be fighting the boss of the Fortress of Winds, and he's through that door. But first I'm going to stock up on items. You can also get some fairies if you don't have them. I believe all my bottles are filled with fairies anyway, so I'm not going to put in any bottles because I don't have any bottles empty. But yeah, enough rambling, let's go through the door. This is Mazaal, and in true Nintendo fashion, he is a kind of ancient statue guy with two hands. Quite a common theme in Nintendo games, such as in I'm trying to think now. Ocarina of Time, Bongo Bongo, the thing in Super Mario 64 in the Pyramid of Shifting Sandland, and trying to think of some other ones. But anyway, enough rambling. What you're meant to do is do what I just did. Beat the eyes on his two hands, and then use your Minish form to go through the little hole that you can go through when his chin kind of hits the floor, which happens after you've defeated his hands. It's pretty simple. It's not difficult at all, to be honest. Like I said, the bosses in this game aren't especially hard. You can also use the arrow on them after the eyes are down like that, as I just did. And yeah, it's not especially hard. Like I said before, the only real difficult boss in this game is, this time you need the moments, is the last boss, and I believe the next temple boss is kind of difficult too. No, not the last, the one after the next one actually. So yeah, the eye things here. One of the statues will have an eye thing, and this thing will grab you out. Last time I actually got that before it grabbed me, which was amazing, but this time I had no such luck. Probably because all that dirt was in the way, but you know, not a big deal. I need to re-equip the arrows. Because arrows are what we need, shooting arrows into eyes. Just this temple in a nutshell. Shouldn't be called the Temple of Fortress of Wind, should be called the Fortress of Eyes and Arrows. And, whoa, I forgot about that. He has that laser attack that can turn you into a Minish. Not really a big deal, but I suppose these eyes could heal themselves while you're getting back to the Minish portal or something, but overall, it's not too big of a deal. I believe we need the mole mitts again. And looking for me, it was right there, so I don't have to go traversing through all the dirt, and that's it! Mazaal is defeated! Told you it was easy. Here we are, another heart container. But you may see there's no green portal this time, but there is a staircase, which is our equivalent for this time. And hey, look, pretty birds. Lots of pretty birds of different colours, green, blue and red. How about we shoot them with an arrow? Arrow to the bird. Skyrim's got nothing on this. But yeah, if we go over here, there's a big tablet. We are the tribe of winds. Long have we lived with the winds. We have mastered them. Now we join them. Together, with the great winds at our backs, we head for the skies. Those who come seeking our power must play the notes Zephyr teaches. May they lead you onward to the power that you seek. And then this bird comes, that's Zephyr by the way, and drops the Ocarina of Time, wind, even though it looks exactly the same as the Ocarina of Time. North, cease. North, south, east, west, we're all just a breath away. I do believe this is where the tribe of winds once lived. So they've left for the heavens and taken their element with them. It looks like the wind element is beyond our reach for the time being. We have no choice but to press on. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's. So yeah, the element wasn't here, but we have a clue. We must use the Ocarina of Wind to open a new path. Yeah, the Ocarina of Wind. It's an interesting item. Basically, you play it. You don't get to like hit the notes or anything. It's just automatically, and then Bird Zephyr comes up, and you can go to any of the Windcrests you've opened up. Those are the stone obelisks that you destroy, leaving a Windcrest behind, and you can fly to them. Now, there's the 5 that we've opened up here, but there's one that we haven't. This one, which is in Lake Hylia. We never actually activated this. This one's just always activated. Yeah, it's a Windcrest. Okay, just explaining what I just said. And look, there's a Minish house here too, along with the Minish portal. So yeah, this is kind of where, this is the clues where we're meant to go. As you can see to the right, there's a big hole in the ground there. That might be important, might not be. Oh ho, visitor, how rare. But you have found me, the wisest of the wisest of the wise. What? You want to enter the Temple of Droplets, which is that thing to the right we just saw? I've heard rumours that one Minish actually did find a way in long ago. That Minish is Elder Library, or Library, and he is in semi-retirement in the town library. The library should be opening soon, perhaps you can go find him. Yes, we also want to fuse with this guy, because it'll have a positive effect, I promise you. 2 Kinstones fit perfectly, indeed they do. And the guy's just running there, isn't he? Yeah, this opens up a tree in, I believe, Eastern Hill, no, it's Western Wood, sorry, pretty sure of that. Yeah, Western Wood. They fit perfectly, yes they do. So yeah, now that we've got a hint, we can go to Elder Library, but before we do that, there's a few other things that I'm wanting to do. First of all, if we go west to London Ranch, and then actually go south to Eastern Hills, I may as well just skip ahead to where I want to go. Okay, so in Eastern Hills, if you go over here, bomb this bombable rock, and get it out of the way, you know, it's just being troublesome, it's being pesky, get it out of our way. You can also use the mushroom thing with the ghost jar to get over here. But yeah, if you go into this Minish house, you can now fuse with the Minish guy in here. It's planted a big old bean. Yeah, that bean! How about that bean? Maybe we could do something, fuse Kinstones with you. So yeah, he said he planted a bean, and this makes the bean grow. As you can see, he planted the bean there. That's a bean. It doesn't really look like a bean, but we'll go with it. It's a bean. And then a beanstalk appears and emerges out of the ground into the sky. That's pretty cool. So why don't we go climb that beanstalk? I mean, why else would a beanstalk appear? We're not just gonna not climb it, unless there's a big giant up there who will eat us. You know, the Jack and the Beanstalk fairy tale. And I like the music when you're climbing a beanstalk. It's all epic and like, we're making progress. But hey, there's a piece of heart up here. Features a new heart container, fantastic. Also 200 rupees, and I believe the other chest has some mysterious shells in. Fantastic. That's German for fantastic. Okay, now going over to that tree in Western Wood, there's another piece of heart. Fantastic. So that's why I want to fuse with the Minish by the Lake Hylia Windcrest. So now that we've gotten those 2 pieces of heart, it's time for us to go to Hyrule Town. Because there's a few things I want to do, along with talk to maybe Elder Library, or Library. I don't know whether it's just pronounced library or it's like different, but it's spelt similarly. First of all, let's go to the shop, because we can now buy this quiver. That quiver for 600 rupees. It's quite a lot of money, but we don't really have anything else to spend our money on, so we may as well get it. You are a big spender, indeed we are. What's your name again? I just forgot it. But either way, you're the shopkeeper. That's all you are to me. Also, after you defeated the Fortress of Winds, this new shop, or attraction, will open up. Ho ho, here we are. You've come to the fabulous Simon Simulations. That's a bit suggestive. No, Simon Simulations. Would you like to hear about us? Yes, please. Ho ho, well certainly. Now, how shall I put this? We offer you the chance to be the hero you dream of becoming. We allow you to fight grand monsters without any danger. Yeah, so if you go into his bed, if he stimulates you in his bed for 10 rupees, God, this is just getting weirder and more dirty by the minute, then yeah, if you go into his bed, then you will be simulated in his world with lots of monsters. Oh, scary, scary. I like to equip this because, oh, the thing's on me. Don't approve of that. But yeah, destroy these Ketons. They can get money as well, but that's not what we're really here for. I will get this Kinstone piece though. Always welcome to get Kinstone piece in my travels. Even if it's a green one, still useful, you know. And stop blocking my attacks with your sword, even though that's a completely logical and fair thing to do. I don't approve. Don't approve of enemy intelligence in games. Back in my day, games didn't even have intelligence. Where is that last lever? Come out! Where are you? There. I need to do this quickly if I want to get what I want to get. Which is a piece of heart. I did get it. If you do it quick enough, you get a piece of heart, I believe. Although, I've never actually not gotten a piece of heart first try. Not to sound like, oh, I'm amazing, but it's just quite easy, I suppose. So yeah, I'm not sure if you do it slower, you might not get the piece of heart. I'm not sure. But okay, we've done that. how was it? Did you enjoy the ride? It was alright. And we also got a Kinstone piece out of it, so that was well worth the 10 rupees we paid for it. So, next we should go to Elder Library, because he's just in the library, isn't he? You can't actually access the library until now. Wonder what I should check out today. You should check out my ass as I go up these stairs, you kinky old man. And hey, there's another old man here. Libraries attract old men, people. Sometimes these books move on their own, I've seen it. And don't tell me I'm crazy. You're not crazy, you're just senile. It's just a natural occurrence of getting older. So yeah, flip this with the cane of Patchy, and then we can go in and maybe check out Elder Library, because he is a Minish. You can actually go onto this bookshelf as a Minish, which is where Elder Library resides. Hey, hey, hey! This is no good. No good at all. The human borrowed a book, and now none of us can get back to Elder Library. This is terrible. How will he get by all alone? So yeah, these books have all been rented out, as they would, you know, in the library, and now we can't get to Elder Library. Which is terrible. I mean, how will we go on? I think that's pretty much the end of the game. Except it's not, really. So yeah, I think next episode we're going to do some stuff about that. But before we actually end this off, there's 2 more things I want to do in Mount Krenel, actually. So I'm just going to do those, and then we'll end the episode off, okay? Okay, first of all, if you go back to Malari's mines and meet with Malari, this time he's in this room instead of like by his workbench or whatever. You can speak to him. Yeah, I care. So let's fuse Kinstones with him. That's what I came here to do. Wants the red wedge-shaped one. Did I say wed? I meant red. I got red and wedge mixed up. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And this will make another beanstalk appear. Spoilers. So, let's go climb that. Okay, so heading up the beanstalk. This time, hopefully there'll be something good in store for us. Now, I can actually fuse with Malaria, I'm pretty sure any time after the Cave of Flames, but I forgot to. And hey, there's quite a lot of red rupees here. I think what's that, 8 of them? And also a piece of heart. Fantastic. So now, the other thing I want to do on Mount Krenel is actually pretty close to here, so I may as well just show the journey, even though it's not really much of a journey. And okay, thank you for moving, Tektite. Very considerate Tektite. That's like an Xbox Live gamer tag. People, you know, just have a random noun and a random adjective. Considerate Tektite could be one. So yeah, going in here. This is like a secret area that you can access with the mole mitts. And you may have seen what's already here. But there's actually another thing that's here, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. First of all, this piece of heart, the obvious one. Which is pretty cool. 4 pieces of heart in one episode, I believe. That's pretty incredible. But also, if you go over here, there's more than meets the eye to this place. First of all, there's a spark, but that's not what I'm talking about. If we go over here, and I need to re-equip my sword again. This is where we need 3 mappable buttons. There is. Behind this. No, behind this. Oops, never mind. It's actually over here. I forgot about this extra bit. Never mind my ramblings. I'll get to it in a minute. Just ignore these choo-choos. And hey, here it is. Piece of wall that you can actually fuse Kinstones with. A mysterious wall. There are 6 of these in the game. Here's the first one. Well, they're not really in any order. The effects will be judged by what order you do them in, not which one you do. I feel so much stronger now. Here we go. Now this Goron in... I think said Goron, but it's Goron as well. This Goron in Lon Lon Ranch, I believe, gets his way into this little cave here, doesn't he? Big Goron on tour. Well done. But yeah, you actually need to do all 6 of these mysterious wall Kinstone Fusions to have the actual decent effect happen. Which won't actually happen for a long time, but yeah. Anyway, now that we've done all that, some side questy stuff, next time we're going to get those books back and then talk to Elder Library. See you then.